Hello, and welcome to the Podbless Podcast with three dads who are involved in church ministry where one is a full-time minister, the other is a volunteer, and one is a veteran of both.
This podcast will deal with the interaction between our faith and our day-to-day lives.
With a few fun segments in between.
I'm Joey.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Brett.
And this is Podbless.
Hey.
You never gave me a thumbs up.
I remember
my first day.
There was not a thumbs up to give.
my first.
Yeah.
I said give me a thumbs up if we're good.
We are good.
Oh.
We're good.
All
I
right.
was giving full thumbs up.
I didn't know what was happening. I kept saying stuff, and I was like, my mic's not on.
My
I can't be
microphone
funny.
is not on.
We're
This is
good
why
on the
no one
YouTube
watches
land.
this.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. So we're good. We're live on all of them?
Good on the YouTubes.
We're everywhere, I think.
Wow.
I need to
Out in the world.
like it on YouTube.
All right. And like our camera's good and everything. Our audio's good.
I'll see who I can start sending it to on
Check this
YouTube.
out. Okay, I'm going to try to open the chat back up again.
All right.
That's the wrong button. So I've only done this once successfully.
What a mess.
It really is, but it's also great. We're like, growing.
Showing. Man, I like to.
All right.
That's a tenacious T, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
said
is
the
that what I
word, though.
clicked there?
I'm
Trying to remember what I did.
Is it working?
I got to figure out how to get back to the chat, but you guys feel while I'm doing that.
How's
We
everyone's
are.
week
Yeah.
been?
Oh,
I guess we should have just kept
man.
running with the testing.
Yeah,
We already had viewers then.
45-minute long test
Reminds
session.
me of church on Sunday morning when you have to reset it every 10 minutes.
We're back.
Mm.
Okay, I think we're in the chat now. So if you want to say hi to us, I got you. Check it out. We're doing this.
Cool.
So yeah, now we're on YouTube and the Facebook Live.
We need to pick
Which-
another streaming service for next week.
I know we need a third one. So that's exciting. Hey, Kim Ross is there.
Hey.
So
There's
is
our buddy
Melissa Ann Salyers.
Wait, what?
on Facebook.
You should be asleep.
Oh.
You got to work in the morning.
Oh,
Chris Jackson in the house.
is Chris here too?
He's always
Oh,
there.
look
Chris
at
is on.
him, my dude. He's one of our most faithful viewers.
Yeah.
If viewing can be faithful, which it can, right? But hey, check it out. We have
Do a switch over.
Seth and Noah over here too. Missy says you look cute with a winky face.
Winky
Bradford.
face, winky face.
Yes.
She was talking to me.
Probably.
Oh, man. Josh, you are
Not.
looking good tonight, though, bud.
No, thanks. I've
Yeah.
not lost any weight. Thanks. I've actually gained weight
I
since
was
last
about-
week.
I'm
I was
keeping it consistent.
Right?
I was about to say, but at least you haven't gained any.
Yeah.
But
I've been on a stretchier shirt tonight.
yeah. Well, as you
He's
can
got
tell,
less shirt.
we're missing Bradford or Brett tonight. Sorry, I'm going to call you guys the
Bradford.
wrong because it's like the first two letters.
Wait, you're not Brett?
Sorry. No, I
Brett-
don't have a shaved head now.
Brett had a root canal,
Yeah, he did.
so
He's
pray
a trooper.
pray for that man.
Mm-hmm.
Totally pray for that man. You guys want to say hi?
We talked.
Yeah, we kind of yelled at you at the whole beginning of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've
but
got
I mean, they didn't hear that.
We've got so many people, though. We got to watch about talking over each other.
Oh, you're right.
And when I
now.
say that, I mean me, because I'm trying to talk over everyone.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, how you guys been doing?
Good.
Yeah, better than I deserve.
Isn't that
Yes.
true, man?
All right, Dave.
You know.
Mr. Ramsey.
You know.
Better than I deserve.
Hey, he's a smart man
He is.
with great hair.
I hate him, though, because I'm broke all the time because of him.
But you're-
don't,
but you're
don't
not.
have great hair.
That's true.
Yeah.
Does he have great hair?
No.
No.
He's bald.
I don't know.
He's just like us, man.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
But he always says better than I deserve. Every time
Okay.
somebody asks
Yep,
how he's
yep.
doing.
Out of Seth and Noah, who's gonna lose their hair more in their life?
Noah.
On their face?
My
or the
grandpa
top
was
of their
92
head?
with more hair than Brad.
Really? What a jerk! He's hogging it all.
Yeah.
I know Seth's probably good because his dad and his grandpa are. Your grandpa has full head of hair.
Yeah, basically.
Everyone is bald on
One
every
one
side of
them
my
definitely
family.
does.
I even have some bald women on my side of my family. Yeah.
Oh,
I had-
that's
I had
way
no
worse for ladies to
Yeah,
deal
yeah,
with than guys
yeah,
to deal
that's
with.
much-
Sorry, but if you're a
much
balding
tougher.
lady, I'm sorry.
My brother went bald at 16.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Never, man. That's like. So I saw a meme the other day. It said that a new.
Just stepped right
I don't
over
know
that.
why I thought of this. No. It reminded me
I'm
of this.
laughing at it.
A new set of teeth would be much more useful, like in your 40s or 50s, than as a child. Like kids lose their teeth when they're like 7, right?
Right.
But you've only had your teeth for 7 years. So like it would be nice if we could like fit a third set of teeth in there, and you could get a brand new set at like 45 or 50
You could
for the rest
Just-
of your life.
Just take care of yours and you'll be fine.
Take it up.
Sometimes.
Take
I
it up with
mean,
God.
Don't smoke crack.
And,
That's the
hey,
option.
some people just have bad
That's
teeth
not the
genetically.
best,
Don't judge,
toothpaste.
man. Don't judge.
Okay.
Ma-
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
sorry.
But no,
He's
but we
just
are
messing
we
around.
are a strict anti-drug podcast.
Yes.
Are we?
Yes.
Nobody made me sign a paper.
We talked about this. It's
Nobody made me take a test.
Which drugs?
define drugs. Oh my goodness. Well, Josh, got
Yeah.
anything for us tonight?
I don't know. Do I? Are we actually doing this right now?
What?
Are we live?
Ready to get your ear holes blessed? Take it away,
I
Josh.
didn't think so.
What if I don't want to? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I can do a segment, I reckon. If you're out there viewing on YouTube or Facebook, welcome.
Because it could be either.
Yeah, we're
Wow.
we're getting all fancy with it and stuff.
Wow.
Wow.
Would you?
You got 4 viewers on YouTube.
Yeah, I know. You and I are 2 of
6 on
them.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Where's my phone?
It's a loss like always.
Yeah.
I'm getting text messages privately instead of comments on the live, and I'm glad they're private texts. Anyway, my segment for tonight. Thanks, Ham. My segment for tonight, though, is something I stole from another podcast because I am very open and honest about my ability to come up with fresh content on my own. I am not able to, and I steal it from others. But their fan base is way different than our fan base, so I figure I can get away with it, except for Rosemarie. Rosemarie, if you're listening or watching, you'll know that this comes from the Inner Idiots podcast. Some friends of ours that I actually have had on my show from the Well Dadgum podcast. Go check it out. You'll hear from Shorty and Tyler. They had some good episodes with us. Check it out. It's pretty fun. But to steal from them, they did a segment where they kind of named off some nostalgic things from their life where they said basically if there was something from your childhood you would want to bring back into today's era, what would be that thing you would want to bring back? And I don't mean bring back as a reboot. I don't mean to like refurbish the thing that you had as you were a kid. But I mean, like, what's something from your childhood that you remember so vividly that you're like, man, I wish I could have that as it was right now. And a lot of things don't age well over time. So you don't always have something like primo when it comes back around later in life. But the way you remember it, what is something in your life? If you're out there in the viewing world, comment in. Let us know something that you had as a child that you would love to have today, but in that same powerful sense that you had it as a child. So if you can think of something, comment in. We'll go over a few things that we like, and it's going to vary from many different areas. Brad's a little bit older than me. I'm a lot a bit older than these guys.
Yeah.
And and so on and so on. We can't switch cameras because clearly Joey left, and you can see that on the stream. I think he
Yeah.
had to go poo-poo.
He's out.
He's back. There he comes in.
Hey.
So I'll start off with one,
He's
and then
still
I'll
in.
pass it around to you guys to see what that thing is in your life that you remember from your childhood you'd love to have the same as. And I'm going to start off with Ninja Turtles. So there have been so many different versions of Ninja Turtles over the years that have been decent, that have had fun stories. There's movies, there's cartoons. But now when I was a kid, and I don't know how much you played with Ninja Turtles as a kid. You might have been a little bit older.
Yeah, a little bit older.
A little bit. But the Ninja Turtle toys came out before the cartoon was ever created.
Yeah.
So they were like, hey, let's make something that looks really cool, and then if it does well with kids, we'll make a show out of it. So they created this whole toy line of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and like put out all these crazy things they could come up with. What animal could we mutate into a human that could fight against bad guys and good guys? And so they came up with turtles, and they had Stingray, they had Baxter Stockman, which was the fly guy. They had there was a samurai rabbit. There was
What about Shredder?
Yeah.
Shredder. Yeah, of course, Shredder's the main villain. But they had all these weird characters that were mostly just mutated animals into people. And that's how it started off. And they're like, hey, let's pitch this as a cartoon. and that's how the original Ninja Turtles cartoon started when I was a little kid. Couldn't tell you what year. It was in the 80s, I do believe. I don't think it was 90s. It might have been late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, late 80s.
There's definitely some 80s movies,
Right.
and those were the first ones I saw.
Well, I think those were in the 90s, actually.
They were 90s, and I had them on VHS, and I
But
watched them a lot.
Look it up there on
With
the
Casey
computer.
Jones?
Yeah.
Look it up
Yeah.
on the computer. Where did the Ninja Turtle toys first come out? Or when? So anyway, but I had a lot of those Ninja Turtle toys, and I had them strewn all over my room.
1988.
I had the blimp flyer. I had the turtle van.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a ton of turtle toys, and there was just something different about them.
Wrong button.
They hit different. What's the year? You got it?
1988.
See, late
Yeah.
80s.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. The 4 Turtles, Splinter, April. You forgot April. Shredder, Rocksteady, Bebop,
yeah.
and a Foot Soldier.
Yeah,
And Foot, not like a Foot Soldier, but a member of the Foot Clan.
correct.
Yes,
All in purple.
yes. Vehicles included the Cheapskate, Turtle Trooper, Turtle Blimp, and the Foot Knucklehead.
I didn't have the knucklehead, but I had the blimp and the turtle van. But like I said, when those come out, they were legit, and they were so much fun. They didn't bend as much as the G.I. Joes. I did love G.I. Joes, and I could put them in the same bracket.
Yep.
But the G.I. Joes actually had a lot more appendages that they moved. They moved their elbows, their wrists, their knees, and their feet moved in a little bit too. So you could position them in cool ways to shoot at each other and stuff. But the Ninja Turtles, man, there was just something about them that hit so good. And I wish I could have a toy like that now. But everything's like overdone now. It's either looking super cartoonish like an anime character, or it looks, I don't know. There's just something about the old Ninja Turtle toys.
Did you see the new movie?
Yeah.
Like the newer one? It was okay.
I would love to see them do a Jim Henson version where they have actual people in suits again with no CGI.
Yeah, the suits were pretty
Yeah,
legit.
those-
I
yeah,
think
those
Except
are-
for that one scene where you could see the dude's eyes through the mouth.
No,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah, but that was cool.
Yeah.
Brandon Moore. I asked everyone who their favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle was, and Brandon's was Leonardo.
Yeah.
Mine was Michelangelo. Of course, Mikey was my dude.
Mine. Oh, go ahead.
I would say mine was between Leo and Donatello.
You have to pick, Seth.
Yeah, yeah. You can't.
You
I
have
just-
to pick.
I like Donatello just because it seemed like, because they never, they had, Leo had samurai swords and like literally
Yeah.
just like didn't use them
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
samurai sword stuff.
Well, because then he
So-
would have actually like murdered people.
Yeah, but like you don't need. Why would you carry that around when a dude's just trying to punch you in the face?
In the
like,
early-
I always thought the stick made like the most sense. Like the stick and the nunchucks made the most sense as weapons.
In the early comics, they did kill people.
Yeah.
It was very dark.
Brad, Brandon has a bet on yours. Don't look at the screen. Who's your favorite?
Okay.
Don't look at the screen.
I turned it over.
Stop looking
Not
at the
that
screen.
My bad. Donatello.
He's right.
Because like that dude was a genius. Like he was the smart one of all of them.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
I mean, come on.
We all used to fight about Michelangelo because he was the party dude.
Yeah.
And so
He-
it was
I
always
like-
funny. And it was like, oh, yeah. But ultimately, Donatello, on the Nintendo NES games, I played Donatello all the time.
Yep.
He had a better reach. You could reach.
I was gonna say his reach was. I almost said
Yeah.
that. Yeah, his
Yep,
reach was
yep.
better.
Yeah, he was just he was a genius. He came up with all the cool inventions, and I always tried to make stuff like that, and I never could.
Cowabunga.
Yeah.
Come on, like that's got.
Rarajaka? That was in the movie. But I feel like the Ninja Turtles, in the essence of what they were in the beginning, I would love to have that back now in this era. And like I said, even when it comes to the movies and stuff like that, the original like puppeteer guys in a suit, and the Haynes brothers or the Haynes boys, he was one of the Corey Haynes or Feldman.
Yeah.
Corey Feldman was actually Donatello in the costume in the movies, and he did the voice.
I didn't know that.
I did not know
was
that.
Well, I don't know if he was in the suit. He did the voice for
Who was
Donatello.
that, Joey?
Interesting.
Pull 'em up.
Yeah.
Who? Sorry, I'm reading the comments. Rosemary says the notification needs. I wonder if our chat is live, but our stream is about 5 seconds behind.
Very
That's usually
possible.
how it happens.
Yeah. So there is a bit of a lag there we're working out. Also, Brandon says that we need to read Leonardo's Revenge.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what that is, and that, but it sounds like it may be a darker.
In the darker comics,
Yeah.
there's the Last Ronin,
What was the name of the guy? Corey what?
Corey Feldman. He's from a bunch of 80s movies.
Oh yeah, I know him.
Corey Feldman and Corey Haynes.
Haim.
Haim. Yeah.
Haim.
Yeah. There was two Coreys back in the 80s
Yep.
that were in every movie together, or in every movie and everything. He was in The Goonies.
Lost Boys.
Hain.
That's the one. That's the one that did the voice of
Yeah, that's
Donatello
Feldman.
in the original movie.
Oh yeah.
Not that one right there.
Did Corey Haim die? I think he.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
R.I.P.
Feldman, and
in
Feldman's
peace.
the one that used to hang out with Michael Jackson a lot and has a lot of stories about it.
Ooh.
Talk about
Yeah.
conspiracy
All right,
theories.
let's continue there.
So
what about
is there-
Leonardo's Revenge?
And moving on.
Well, no, that's my bit. One of my bits. I've got one more. I'll let you guys talk about something from your childhood that you would love to see, not rebirthed, not remade, but how powerful it was for you as a kid. Like what is that one thing you would love to have now the same way it was when you were a kid? Noah, you got anything?
I mean, I didn't really grow up like watching TV. Or,
It can be anything. It could be a food place. It could be a
That's what I was gonna
restaurant.
say. Like,
Yeah.
I totally think of just like food or like candy growing up.
All right. What's your favorite candy? I know you got
Um,
one on your mind.
First off, I think a tab.
Tab.
Like,
Dude,
the
that
old
was from
school
before you were
granny.
born.
Yeah, you're not.
They still make tab.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
my,
they
that's
do.
They
all my
still
grandma-
make tabs.
delicious.
all my grandma would drink. You can't find it.
Yeah. It's hard to find. It's
Yeah,
still
they,
around.
they discontinued it like last year.
Rimke.
No, they discontinued it last year.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be you got the computer. You could look it up.
Menards.
And then I think about, you remember Dunkaroos? They just
Oh,
recently
yeah.
brought those back.
I have a box of those in the other room right now.
Yeah,
You want some?
those-
Because I can make that happen.
Those are pretty good.
Awkward.
Those are like the first two things I really think
That's the
of.
things that come to mind. Those are good. I enjoy some. One of mine I have is a food thing, but I'm gonna wait till the end to bring it
I
up.
think we're young enough where it's like nothing we really grew up with
Was original.
has like phased out or original.
Yeah, it's
like-
still in
I liked
circulation.
baseball cards.
Those are still
Still around.
They were pretty big when we were younger too.
Oh yeah.
'Cause we didn't have
Yeah,
internet.
huge.
They've been blowing up recently.
Yeah,
Card
it's all-
collecting has
Price-wise?
been like price wise and like
It's
just
ridiculous.
the popularity of it too.
Like
Yeah.
I remember getting Joey's boy King Griffey Jr.'s rookie card.
Oh,
Upper
that's my
Deck.
dude.
Yeah,
Like, and I
that
paid,
was the
Wait,
paid
wait,
like
so-
$2 for it at a card shop, and it blew up to like $80 or something.
Oh, you should have sold.
I did.
We are getting some seriously good feedback, and Brandon Moore stole one of mine. The GoldenEye 007 on N64.
Oh, yeah.
That game was amazing.
Wait, Rosemary is also a genius.
Yes,
she said?
Pizza Hut buffets.
Oh
I
yeah.
know. Like there's
Hey,
some
so
of them if you can find them.
There's a
Wait.
Snappy buffet.
No. Time out. You guys
CC's.
don't have buffet up here?
No, we used to have like 4 of them in the area, and they closed them all.
You have a
We have Pizza Hut buffet at home.
Yeah,
well,
back
it's not
home.
like in
Yeah.
the big red building with the.
I'm not surprised.
Well, no,
They got-
it's
no, it's
strip
not the
mall
same.
Pizza Hut.
Not,
so
not the same.
They got rid of the one in Louisa.
yeah.
Yeah, they
Ooh.
painted it brown.
Fuddruckers.
It's been a long time since there's been a
Is there?
Fuddruckers around here.
I've never been to a Fuddruckers, so
oh man.
It was good.
I've been a couple. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been to
They're not my
Nuckin'
favorite.
Futs out in Independence. That's
Nuckin'
really
Futs
awesome.
I
is-
it-
Taylor
uh,
Mill, get
Great.
it right.
That's
Taylor
a-
Mill,
It's a
whatever.
good place.
It's all the same.
Same thing. Come on.
It's not.
Wow.
Taylor Mill, Millbillies.
Nobody's commenting now on the YouTube. We got to get some more promotion out there.
I know,
Anyway,
right?
Chris Jackson says Pokemon cards.
Ooh, that's a great one too. I
Yeah.
didn't get super. Did you guys ever play Magic the Gathering?
it's big now.
So
too.
I
Yeah,
played
very
Magic
big.
the Gathering
It's
as a
blowing
kid.
up.
I was more of a Magic kid, and that game was amazing. Captain Planet, Brandon Moore also says,
Oh,
because Captain Planet is amazing.
that was the weirdest cartoon ever.
How many? I want.
Squidbillies was.
So a lot of
No,
my
that's
nostalgia is wrapped up in
weird.
cartoons,
yeah.
and I wonder how many of those shows were just so terrible. But I was a kid, so I didn't realize it.
Pretty much all of them.
Because the Power Rangers were amazing, and I used to think those fight scenes were the coolest thing ever. The Green Ranger would come out and he'd blow. He had a dagger that was also a flute, and like he would play a song on it, and the big Godzilla monster would come out of the Zord or whatever would come out of the water, and he would like pilot it and use it to destroy the bad guys.
Brandon Moore's over here blowing it up. Furbies.
I was too old for Furbies. No, my sister had a
Tamagotchis.
Furby. No, I never had a Tamagotchi either. Is that the thing where you like
There was a little
yeah,
pet.
that
Yeah,
was
yeah.
Keychain
pre
pet.
Pokemon.
What you know about Webkins?
It wasn't pre.
Webkins?
Yeah,
I know nothing about
they,
That was weird.
They were first. The Tamagotchi, the
Yeah, digital pet. You
yeah,
had to feed them.
yeah.
and
They were first.
You had to water them and
hatched
feed them just by
Yep.
pushing buttons, but they would die.
It was lame.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I wonder if there's any alive.
there's probably none. There's got to be somebody that's like an avid collector
Yeah.
of sorts.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Oh, no, Brandon, keep them coming.
25 years old.
He's on Social Security.
I claim him on my taxes every year. It's the greatest thing ever.
Brad, with you being the oldest in the room, what do you miss?
8-bit video gaming. As soon as Josh asked that question, start out like the early video games.
Yeah, you mean
so
in
much-
arcades or just actual like Atari and
Atari, like Pong and
Mm.
Galaga, starting out Centipede. All of those were just so replayable
Bros.
Mine
and awesome.
Sorry.
I'm not a Fortnite guy or a Call of Duty guy or any of that stuff.
Nothing better than coming home after a long day of school, going up to my room and flipping on the PlayStation 2 and hearing that startup sound.
I was gonna say
and
absolutely.
just, oh my gosh.
mine was gonna be video games too. Like what I could bring back,
Yeah.
because from like the PS2,
Oh.
I know Joey, you're placing it, but like the Xbox 360 was better than the PS3.
Well,
And-
I thought you were about to say,
Facts.
I was about to fight you about
And-
the PS2.
and everybody
we
knows.
can talk about
no,
that.
the PS2 is the greatest console of all
Ever
time.
made.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Of all time,
It's
ever
sold.
made.
It's sold more than every other console ever.
Even
combined.
today, still.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
Because you
but-
can't buy a PlayStation 5 anywhere because of
well,
whatever.
It
I
still
won't.
wouldn't be
I
there,
won't
but
rant
sure.
on that.
But no,
thanks,
like,
John Cena.
I just don't think like Brad was saying, like brought up Fortnite. Like all games now are kind of made to like grab cash, like Fortnite does.
Totally. Yeah.
And
I like fork knife though.
I don't.
Fortnite was
I never
good in the
liked it.
beginning, and then it got real bad real quick.
You didn't even want to play with me because you had to play against PC guys, and you said you were
And then I got a PC.
yeah.
And then
But
you
you
quit
never
I
played
came
more.
over to the light. Zach Osborne says not having to pay for anything needs to come back.
Yeah.
Good call,
That-
Zach.
Adulting
That is a
terrible.
great point.
Yeah.
Brad Hayden says hi.
Oh, go to
I just
sleep.
want like
you
a
have class tomorrow.
2013
It's only
single player
10:30.
game. That's all I want. Like a single player
Zach
game
comment
made
on,
from like
YouTube?
2008 to like
It's on Facebook.
2013.
I didn't see it on Facebook.
That's all I want.
I'd like the ability to replay some of those video games for the first time. Like I don't want to play them again now. I want to play them for the first time again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that feeling
Yes.
that you got.
Like
and that's what I was talking about tonight.
Yes.
Like that feeling you had as a kid.
Yeah.
Because if they do a reboot, it's not the same.
it's still good.
No,
Yeah, some
like,
things don't carry over.
Ratchet and Clank, Medieval.
I want to watch Tom and Jerry for the first time.
You got to
Oh.
The original Tom
you got
Bugs
to back
Bunny.
that up a
Again.
little bit, like Metroid.
Oh, yeah. Samus.
I just
Zelda.
Yeah, I
the
didn't-
first Zelda. Was,
Andrew Ross is watching too. What's up,
Yeah.
Andy?
I played that like hours and hours. Replayed it probably 50 times. Beat
Yeah.
it over and over. Yeah, you don't do that with games now.
I played all of the Nintendo games with my grandma. We played Zelda. We beat Zelda together.
Yeah.
We played all the Marios.
Maybe you can help me
Donkey
with something.
Kong.
Okay.
I'm looking for an old game. I can't remember the name of it.
Okay. That helps us out a lot.
I know. You jumped out of airplanes and you parachuted, and the object was to like land
What
on
console?
on a target. It was in 64,
I know what
and
you're
that
talking
was the game.
It was called Wings.
Oh, thank you.
You
Okay,
flew the gyrocopter.
Yes.
You jumped with parachutes.
My neighbor had this game. I played it all the
Dude,
time at his house,
I played that game.
and then like it
pieces.
just stopped, and then we never played it again, and I miss it.
Yeah, that was huge 64. I would play that for hours by myself.
Chris, that's a really good point, but it makes me sad. He says getting through an airport was much easier before 2000. Oh, Brad Jewell says Pilot Wings 64.
Yep.
Thank you, Brad.
This is
Jewell.
hitting Ren and Stimpy, says Brandon Moore. Did anyone realize how inappropriate that show was?
Yeah, it was very inappropriate.
Yes.
When I was a kid, I had no clue.
Did you ever play Toe Jam and Earl on Sega?
No, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah,
Dude,
Toe Jam.
Toe Jam and Earl, they were the Ren and Stimpy of Sega. It was pretty great.
I have
Yeah.
no idea what you're talking about.
Ren
Yeah,
and,
this
you don't know
is
Ren and
Sega.
Stimpy?
The original
Oh,
Sega.
Ren and
Oh,
Stimpy is
Nickelodeon?
wild.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll show you a picture of Ren and
No.
Stimpy, but I'm not playing them.
So-
Say, don't do that.
Just
Uh,
one thing, like to backtrack a second.
Go ahead.
One thing I also do miss the feeling of waking up at 4 a.m. in the morning as a kid, ready like you're not ready for school yet, and your parents aren't awake, and you just see George Lopez's fat head on your TV.
Oh, yes, George Lopez. That show was great.
I
Yes.
forgot about that show.
Oh, that's Ren and Stimpy, Noah.
That or like you wake
Look.
up like, oh, I've seen them, I've never
Yeah.
watched it.
Yeah.
My
you're
dad had a
lucky,
stuffed
man.
animal of Stimpy.
absolutely.
That or back when I didn't want to sleep till noon when I was younger.
Yeah.
And you wake up at like 8, 9 a.m. on a Saturday and you watch like Full House in the morning.
See,
Oh.
Saturday morning cartoons
Yes.
as a kid.
And sugar cereal.
Now that is an important one. Saturday morning cartoons have went
That was
to
the
crap.
first thing I thought of.
Oh man, waking up and just getting a big bowl of cereal or whatever, toaster strudels.
Oh.
I'd get a big toaster strudel pack and just like eat all of them.
Yes.
Sitting there watching
What
cartoons.
was the name of the so Cartoon Network, I think, had it, and Toonami. Do you remember Toonami? It
Yeah,
had like the
heard of it.
dude,
Yep.
like he had a ship, and he was like the MC of it, and he would. Oh, dude, that was epic. That whole thing was amazing. They had like Zords and all kinds of Android things. It was
Space Ghost Coast to Coast was the best, and you cannot dispute
Rugrats.
best Cartoon Network show ever.
Chris Jackson said Rugrats. That's a great.
Well, Chris
Space
Jackson-
Ghost. That was a late show, right?
Yeah, that was.
I wasn't allowed
that
to
was-
watch that.
Oh yeah. So that was probably too much. Chris also said Ren and Stimpy was terrible though. So
I mean,
Is
in
he
his defense,
wrong?
He's losing
statistically,
some-
they
Is he-
were
Is he
like.
wrong?
yes, he is absolutely
No, they
wrong.
were totally terrible.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
But
Do you remember Captain N?
No.
Look it up real quick. Captain N. It was a cartoon about a guy who got sucked into an NES Nintendo and fought with Van Helsing from Transylvania.
What?
Princess Peach was his.
Oh, this
chick.
looks very early '90s,
Dude,
cheesy.
it is. He got sucked into the video game.
Oh my
So
gosh.
He has the blaster from Duck Hunt,
Yep.
and he has a controller for a belt buckle. And if he hit the up button, he would jump super high. If he hit forward really quick, he would run really fast. And so he was inside all these video games fighting the bad guys with, like I said, Van Helsing from Transylvania, all the NES guys. Yeah, there's a grouping of them all standing there, but
The window capture won't work today. Sorry.
it's okay. But yeah, that was a classic one too. But so anybody else got something from their childhood that pops into their head?
Man, I think I know I'll think of something later, but I feel pretty good about what we just did there.
Well, the last one I want to bring up. And this might only
saving
be me.
a bonus one?
Yeah, I was keeping it on hand because it's one I'm passionate
I'm
about.
proud of you right now.
Kentucky Fried Chicken
There we go.
in the early 80s had a Chicken Little. There's a Chicken Little now at KFC, and it's garbage. It needs to just be thrown in the garbage, never put in someone's mouth.
Sorry, KFC.
The old Chicken Little was put on not a Hawaiian bun, but it was just the little rolls that you could cut in half
Yep.
that you get for all your dinners and stuff like that. And it would have a thin piece of crispy chicken and a little bit of mayonnaise. They were 25 cents a piece. You could buy a whole just bag full of them for 25 cents a piece.
Yep.
They were the best Chicken Littles, the best thing KFC ever came out with. And it was like the early 90s. They just quit making them. And they moved them up to like $1 a piece. And I was like, this is horrible. Then they made this. Yeah, those right there. Oh, my gosh. Chicken
That
Littles.
literally just looks like a White Castle.
It's a
Dude.
slider with
It's
fried
the
chicken
sa-
on
It's
it.
the
I don't-
same thing.
I don't
It
know
is.
if anything's ever costed 25 cents in my
25 cents
I don't
a
think
piece.
costed is a word.
Accosted
Cost-
is the word.
life. Has
You've
cost
been accosted.
20.
But
I'm
dude,
sorry.
5 cents.
When I would ride to school,
Joe's that guy.
when I'd ride to school as a kid, my mom drove a school bus for a time, and we would pick a bunch of people up at KFC. So when we would go to switch over to the car, we would run in, me and my brother, and try to get as many Chicken Littles as we could. Whatever cash we had, we would buy that many Chicken Littles, and we would just sit there and just chomp on them.
Zach Osborne signs off. He's got to go, and I quote, babysit some violent criminals.
Oh, yeah, he works at the federal prison.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah. Brandon Moore says he
Can we
just
get them
talked
on for
about
an interview?
what we should. That would be actually be entertaining. Next time, Zach, if you still hear us, we're gonna call you. Brandon said he was just talking about those the other day. I've never heard of these. I don't know how I
Chicken
missed
Littles.
them.
Brandon knows, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah, of course Brandon's going to know. No joking.
I
about it.
wasn't going there. I was
Oh,
not going to
shoot.
go there.
But no,
with
they
that
were
guy.
the most delicious things, and I've never tasted anything like them since. So, anyway, that's my end on my nostalgia. I'm glad it was a good segment.
That was a great segment. I don't even want to go now.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to live in this space.
Thanks for
Like-
tuning in, everybody.
Yeah. So I guess I'll go.
We're done.
Sit down and listen up to what Joey's got to say. My shorts are hiking up too far. I'm going to pull them down.
It's for the children,
I looked
man.
at the camera and I
For
was
the
like,
children.
this is getting sexy.
You better make sure you don't have a
Free the
nip
thigh.
slip either.
Yes, watch out. Don't be coming out the side of the shirt there. Oh. Okay. Oh, Brandon, that is a great. Brandon's still coming up with these great things
Nostalgia
that he
things.
wants to bring back.
Yeah.
Non-skip CD player. Remember the Walkmans you'd have to carry,
No.
but they had a no skip.
No,
I miss having hard copy CDs, honestly.
I don't remember those.
This
I
whole
don't-
streaming thing, it's getting old.
I don't know if I miss it. You know how convenient this is.
Yeah.
It's convenient,
So-
but what happens when you don't pay for that streaming service?
Yeah, but I have
You
to
don't
pay
have
way
any of your
more
songs.
for CDs.
Yeah.
Not really,
But CDs used to be $20 a CD.
but you always have it.
Yeah, but I think that kind of equals out for the amount of music I listen to.
What happens when the internet goes down?
I downloaded a lot of it onto my phone, so I just listened to it.
He pirated is the correct term to that.
Napster's not.
I will not admit to that. Okay.
Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
First off, Josh, great segment.
Thank you.
That's top
I
three.
stole it. I
Top
appreciate
three
that.
best segments we've ever done. I want to talk about minor inconveniences in your life that, when they happen to you, become like way worse than they actually are in your mind, right? So for some people, it's traffic. For me, it is like if I think I have a plan for the day, and then like one thing happens outside of that, that can just, and even if it's not a huge thing, that can just throw me like crazy. Like it can make me into kind of a jerk, even when I don't want to be. But is there anything in your life that, like, when it's happening, it's minor, but you still like blow it up like it's a huge deal because of how much it gets under your skin?
Should I leave my wife out of it?
I was about to
Yes.
say, everything I'm thinking of involves girls right now.
Yeah. Those would not count as minor, I don't think.
No, that's
No,
hopefully
no.
death,
Don't.
right?
No,
Like,
it is
you're
super
going-
minor.
So don't.
Oh, then,
Yeah.
Like you're
maybe.
going to church in the morning and they're like, "Can we stop by Starbucks?" It's like,
Because Noah
No.
brings so many
you
girls
date,
to
you date
church.
Valley girls?
You
I
date
was gonna
Valley.
say, like, basic white girls go out with Noah.
So Chris stole one of my big ones. Waking up late, I'm just mad immediately, even though I know it's my own dumb fault. Like I'll just be angry the rest of the morning because I woke up late and I know it.
So for me, it is cream in my coffee when I clearly didn't order it.
Oh,
Like I can, like, one sip of cream coffee, just like I want to throw it back in the window if it happens. It's so, like, it's
you want
petty.
to throw boiling hot coffee back at
Yeah.
the minimum wage barista?
I mean, like,
Do you order straight black, though?
I order straight black with 2 sugars.
So it's not straight black.
Not well. Straight,
So you order black coffee with 2 sugars.
yes.
Gotcha.
So, but McDonald's or Burger King, they put that stuff in for you,
Right.
and McDonald's has the 2-button like
Yeah.
cream or sugar, and never fails at least once a month.
Do you drink it or do you send it?
No, you don't drink that stuff. If you drink cream in your coffee, you are a sick individual.
What if I like both?
Then you're a sick
He
individual.
just said it.
Okay.
You're a
Would
sick individual.
Yeah, I just had to confirm.
You ever
Sorry.
do grass-fed butter?
Grass-fed butter.
Wait, is this a joke?
No.
Wait.
Butter doesn't eat.
Okay, no, but the cow that makes the butter
I-
does eat,
Yes.
and I want that all in my life now.
We'll talk
I'm
about
talking.
cows later.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But make sure it's grass-fed. Don't just do regular butter. It'll mess you up.
Huh?
Anyway,
I can't tell if you're joking or
no,
not.
I'm being serious.
I still
I'm really good at lying, but
I
I'm being
I
serious.
still can't tell.
Hmm.
I still can't tell.
So, okay, now this is a classic thing for all husbands and wives, and this is a minor thing, so it bugs me, but it doesn't like kill me. But driving, and this is everybody's gonna be like, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, but no, you don't.
Women.
But you don't.
So I've been in far less wrecks in my life, and since I've known my wife, I've been in no wrecks, no speeding tickets, anything of that sort.
knock on wood.
And she's been I'm not superstitious. I'm a Christian. But
Whoa, zing that.
that's another one for me, I guess. Another pet peeve.
That's enough. Write that down. We'll
Yeah,
use it later. Write it down.
But no. So she's been in several wrecks. She's had several speeding tickets. But every time I'm driving and she's riding in passenger, hey, you need to slow down. Or, hey, you need to speed up. Why aren't you driving faster? Hey, why aren't you doing this? It's always questioning everything that I'm doing. And I'm like, I am a superior driver on the books, in facts and stuff like that. So, like,
In facts.
Wait till your kids are old enough to do that to you. And then your head will explode.
yeah.
Hayden, if Hayden is still watching, Hayden and Cameron both have done that to me, and every time my standard response, he probably will text it, is I've been driving longer than you are alive. Shut up. Standard
shut
response.
up.
And if you don't say shut up to your kids and you're offended by that, I'm sorry.
Don't apologize.
Hey,
I'm trying to be more politically correct on this
This
episode.
got jumped onto.
Yeah, I got the police.
Sorry, it's
came
his first
after
time
me.
on a podcast.
I got
Second.
a 4-year-old, 3-year-old, and an infant. I was driving to church on Sunday. Everybody's in the car. My 3-year-old says, Dad, are you going the right way? 3 years old. And I said, "Oh wow, all that's left is for the baby to get old enough to talk, so she can question my driving."
Yeah.
Lily did that to me yesterday.
Yeah.
I picked her up from her babysitter, a person from the church was watching her. And instead of turning around the driveway, I decided just to go down the street, turn around the cul-de-sac. And I start driving, and Lily goes, "You're going the wrong way, Dad."
Yeah.
And I was like, "No, I'm turning around here." She goes, "No, you're going the wrong way."
Yeah.
And I was like, "No, I know what I'm doing." And we started going. She goes, "Okay, now you're right." I was like, "No, I always had that intention." But
So yeah, that's it. But now there's also a vice versa thing. If I don't know where I'm at and I'm expecting her to have the GPS up, giving me turn by turn directions, she doesn't.
Yeah,
okay.
that's the way that works too.
So that happens to me sometimes.
Yeah.
Where it's like, and I do that to other people too. I'm terrible at like today.
Yes,
I was
you are.
trying to get Brad to the where were we going? We're going to lunch, and I was directing him to lunch, and like I just get talking and I forget to give directions.
Yeah.
Just I'll be like,
Yep.
"Oh yeah, you got to turn right back there. Like we just passed the turn. Sorry."
Well, then it works the other way. When I do know where I'm going, then she's like, "You need to turn left here. Hey, you should be going this way." So it's always a constant like driving conflict.
Seth Morgan says you're not allowed to talk about driving. So
I don't want to hear. Like,
she's watching.
I have a speeding ticket more than her,
Yeah,
but she has been in multiple accidents, and I have not. And
has anybody in here not been in a car accident?
I'm just gonna. Yeah, I mean,
You've not been in a car accident?
Wait, really?
I haven't.
one like the,
Really?
the most serious
Oh, I know
car
switch.
accident I was in. I was in like a car seat in my dad's Mustang. Like,
Oh, that's
someone
kinda
rear-ended him,
scary.
But like the car was fine. I mean,
I was
That's
at a
the
gas.
important
replaced the
part.
bumper on it, but I basically like haven't been in an accident.
My car got totaled at a gas station.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
True story.
But you weren't in it.
Nope.
But
Yeah.
going with Josh says, I feel like I'm a better driver than like anyone.
Yeah.
So it is kinda,
Legal
Yeah.
wise, no, but yes, actually handling the vehicle better.
Yes.
Bold
Yeah.
statement, Cotton.
Yeah.
Let's see how this one
Yeah.
plays out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Christina got hit by a car once in her car by a group of small young children coming out of high school.
Yikes.
That was frustrating. Not her fault at all.
Yeah.
But that was like when our car was brand new, which really stunk.
Morgan is shredding Seth
Oh,
hardcore.
Morgan,
She isn't.
relax, girl. My goodness, he's just poking
We
fun.
know you love him, but come on.
Gosh, I
I don't
can't. Can
know.
I mute people out here? Add to block list. No, I wouldn't do it to her.
No.
I wouldn't do it to her.
So what's your biggest one, Joey? Did you have one specific
Yeah.
that
My biggest thing that
sends you into a rage?
it's the if I have a set way that I have set the day up to like go
Oh,
and something gets in like, and it's not if something good takes me off, that's okay, but if like if I know if I've left early, like I'll get up, I'll leave early enough, hit traffic, like unforeseen, like an actual car accident or something, and like be late,
yeah.
dude, that makes me so.
So is it like for you? Is it a snowball effect? Like if one thing goes wrong, then everything just
Yes.
automatically.
And then I'm
just,
every time I
okay.
think about it, I stack it.
Yeah.
See, I think I'm the opposite. I think I hate when my day is
Switch the
super
camera.
planned out.
Oh no, I am not a super. This is not. Sometimes it's just I'll be frustrated when things didn't go the way I thought they were going to
Yeah,
go,
okay.
Okay.
which is probably just a reflection. Like I need to be less
Childish.
self-centered.
Open hands.
Yeah.
Open hands.
Open hands. Open
Yeah,
hands.
I'm not good at that
Yeah.
either.
But then I always feel bad afterward, or like if in the morning, if like the girls are really like difficult to get around and like get ready to go, I'll get frustrated and like I've learned to like not text or call Christina during that time, because like I'm just a jerk during that time, and so I'll be like, how many times I've written out a text message and then like just erased it because I'm like I don't need to send that. Slow traffic irritates Chris Jackson.
Yeah.
Someone going 35 in a 55 makes me want to be unholy toward people. I'm going to say that.
Other drivers make me upset, but I don't like flip people off or like drive aggressively. I generally get mad at the people I'm familiar with, but if it's a random person, I'll be upset and I'll say stuff in my car. But if I see them, I'll be like, "Hey, hope your day gets better."
Yeah.
You know, I'm always nice to whoever's giving me the problem.
Yeah. But yeah, anybody got anything else?
I did that to a guy the other day. It was on 17, and there was a car. Well, okay, it wasn't going below the speed limit. A guy was going the speed limit, and I was kind of like right behind him. doing the speed limit.
Nobody goes the speed limit on 17.
And there's this dude in a Benz, and he like flew up behind the guy next to me. Was like right beside me, so I just sped up and sat right beside that other car the whole time.
Rolling roadblock, baby.
And we got up to a light, and he just looks over at me, and I just smiled and waved at him. It was a good time.
I think I've talked about that before. The trick to road rage is to smile and wave at people.
Yeah.
It makes them so angry. Just so much frustration and anger. Oh, you're going to... Thank you.
Morgan.
Here,
was
I'll
in the
switch to
car
the
for that
table.
one, if she's still here.
Yeah, Morgan, if you're still watching.
I would say the thing that gets me going the most, actually two things. One, if you wake me up the wrong way in the morning.
What is the correct way to wake you up while we're on the
Let it
topic?
happen. Just let it happen.
Just
don't
let-
wake
Don't
up.
wake
Don't
me
shake
up.
me. Don't do nothing.
Yeah.
Don't even bring me breakfast in bed. Like, I just have to slowly... Like, it's kind of like charging a phone. Just slowly let me get to that point. And when I'm ready to talk, I'll talk. When I'm ready to be in a good mood, I'll get there. You just
Wait.
don't delay.
When's the last time anyone in here had breakfast in bed, like in the way you're thinking of it? Not like you ate breakfast in bed, but like someone like brought you like a tray of traditional breakfast in
I
bed.
found some chips under my pillow.
Does getting
I didn't
tossed?
put them there.
Wait, what?
Does getting tossed to chicken, egg, and cheese biscuits from Chick-fil-A count?
Yes.
Yes.
If it's Chick-fil-A, yeah.
Then like this week or last week.
Yeah, if it's Chick-fil-A, then
But
it
the
counts.
thing that really gets me the most, like, I'm usually pretty calm, but at work, if something goes wrong, just
Ah.
because my day is so scheduled, I'll be like,
Yeah.
yeah, let's kill it today, because the harder I work,
Well,
the quicker I'm off.
a problem at 10 means you got to stay till
Exactly.
7
Like,
or whatever.
just
yeah.
last Friday, the people I work with aren't the smartest.
They could see this.
Yeah,
So.
if
That's
you're
fine.
watching,
They're-
sorry.
I'm not worried about it.
They're too
We
stupid to
fired
figure
two
it
of them
out.
already. They ended up breaking a piece of equipment,
Yeah.
and they just look at it as, oh, that means we just don't have to do more. And then I'm salary.
That's frustrating.
So I had to spend an extra 3 hours on my Friday when I'm like, yeah, we're going to be off at 2. Now
And
I'm
you're
off at
not.
7.
Yeah, that's not a fun time.
Yeah. And it just like, and I hear that in the morning too at like 10 o'clock. So it's like, that just kills my vibe for the rest of the day.
Rest of the day.
Mm-hmm. That's what really gets me.
I get you. I feel it. So, yeah, minor inconveniences that turn into something bigger. But, Brad, let's go into the garage.
Welcome to In the Garage with Brad.
What's up?
Yeah. That is a random phone.
I know I can't. I couldn't edit the phone
Just
out.
ring.
There are phones in garages, people.
There are.
I wish I could take it out. So
I like it.
You think I should keep it? All right, we'll leave it.
All right. So I was thinking, anybody that really knows me knows I love cars, of course, but I also love music, and I love sharing that music with other people. I mean, it's just something in me. But my question to you guys, if you're working, if you're trying to get something done, that you need something to drive you, what music are you listening to? What is it that you're that like motivation, not your entry song if you're a WWE wrestler.
Like baseball
But
walk-up
that's-
music.
Yeah,
It just
no
depends.
baseball walk-up music, no MLB.
If I'm working out, I need like rock music screaming in my ear.
All right, like what? Like specific
Just like
song.
Foo Fighters.
Okay.
Anything from hard metal to just regular rock. It doesn't matter. I'm a pretty general guy when it comes to music.
Okay. All right. So just one genre.
Just
you're-
rock.
you're
If
good.
then like if I'm just driving here, it's just like I throw all the genres in a playlist and just be like, all right, whatever comes on.
Okay. All right.
It just any genre gets me in a mood.
I'm thinking here, because if I'm working out, I like upbeats. But if I'm like writing a sermon, it's classical music every time.
Yep.
Like if you see me with headphones on while I'm writing a sermon, I'm listening to classical music.
Tank.
What was that?
That was a sunflower seed directly
was
to the
cool.
moon.
It
Yeah.
tanked louder than I expected.
Yeah, classical music, because I need something to block out distraction, but I can't have lyrics because that'll distract me from writing the sermon.
Okay.
So I put on classical music. It's like peaceful, it doesn't pull my attention from it. In fact, it locks me in. Like I used to do that with when I wrote papers at school, and that helps me. Is that weird?
No.
Okay, cool.
When I used to work out a lot, I would take over the aux cord at the gym because it was a really small gym in Martin County.
Yeah.
And I would play like Jethro Tull
Okay.
to work out too, which was, a flute rock band in a way.
Yeah.
But I would try to listen to stupid stuff like that because everybody's like playing death metal, which I love death metal. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong.
Yeah.
Just like anybody.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Like I love it. But when I was working out, I would like to listen to like classical old rock kind of stuff that was
Yep.
like easygoing and stuff, mostly just to piss people off, I think. But no, I found an old iPod the other day because we were talking about music a little bit there, and we're talking about music now.
Yeah.
How great is that?
And it's stuff from my prime of like college time that just old punk rock stuff that I used to listen to, and like Reliant K's old stuff.
Yep.
The Christian band Reliant K. There's so
So
many
good.
memories just flooding back to stuff like that. And This Is Luke. That is one of my all-time favorite, I guess you'd say albums or groups.
Yeah.
They don't do anything anymore, but they had a
Nothing.
few albums.
I
But
don't
then
know.
they came to a fall retreat
They
for
did.
the Eastern Kentucky
Yeah.
District.
Yeah.
Luke Ramey, he's got a podcast stuff out there. You should check him out.
He is really good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Really good.
he's got a ton of stuff going. He got a production company for podcasts right now. Luke Ramey, look him up. But they had a band called This Is Luke. They played for a fall retreat for us, worship team, basically. And if I hear that album now, like I get into a trance of stuff, of just like great memories flooding back, emotions flooding back. Yeah, that's my jam.
So funny you say that.
Yeah.
I still have that album on my phone.
Yeah.
And it gets played maybe every couple months.
Yeah.
That's a great album.
Yeah,
from a
it
band
really
that-
is.
Yeah.
And I think it was the powerful moment we all shared with that too, though.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'll play it for somebody else, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it didn't hold up well for some people, but
Right.
whatever.
What you got?
So,
Switch your cameras up over there.
Oh yeah, forgot we can do that. Sorry.
Get tired of looking at myself.
Boom.
I'm not really a big music guy.
That's odd. I thought you would be.
Yeah, it's surprising.
Most of the time in my car, it's just windows down and nothing on the radio.
Because your car's so
Sound
loud you
of
can't
the
hear it.
engine.
He likes the
There's
engine
that.
sound.
I do
Okay.
like just having the windows open though. But no, it's not even that. Like even if I had the windows up, if I was driving anybody else's car, I mean, I have a truck too. I wouldn't listen to anything in it. Basically.
You also can't hear anything but the truck.
Okay.
We found a theme.
That's why you don't listen to music.
Actually, we put new exhaust in the truck, and it's a lot more quiet. But no, honestly, it really doesn't.
Why would you do that?
Just because the other one actually just fully rusted through.
I'm
That's the
messing
only.
with you, yeah.
That's actually the only. reason.
But why?
But I don't know. But I do listen to music sometimes. I do honestly. I don't like the music I listen to probably the most, but it's just because of working out. I do listen to like death metal playlists.
Scandinavian.
Yeah.
metal.
Basically, just because I like the hardcore guitar and drums getting shredded
Get
in
you
the
pumped up.
background.
Yeah.
And yeah, when I'm all hyped up on some pre-workout, it's the only thing that feels like it suits it.
Try out some Jethro Tull next time.
Gotcha.
Have you ever listened to him?
No.
Yeah, look him up. You're gonna love it.
Have you guys heard the Mongolian metal bands?
Oh.
No.
I mean, if there's a specific thing, I feel like I probably
Will we get
have.
sued if I play this?
No,
No.
we're not making money, so
Does anybody view us in Mongolia?
Oh, no, let
I
me-
think that's the only way you get
Mongolia
in
view
trouble.
anybody?
I think it's the only way you get in trouble is if you're getting paid.
Yeah.
Is it all throat sounds?
Yeah. It's very
It's a
clever.
movie. Oh, here we go.
They got like a didgeridoo?
Didgeridoo, you mean?
Yeah, whatever.
These dudes look like all different ethnicities.
Yeah.
He does look Mongolian, though.
I'm
nobody
pretty
can see
sure
that
I
but us.
found my new jam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I am.
Dude.
It sounds like I'm on a
seeking
pirate
those
ship,
guys
just
out.
like setting sails.
It does have a little pirate to it.
It's not better than Snake
We're
Jazz.
not advertising for anyone. Except this Mongolian band.
That's kind of what I was
I legit
sorry.
thought that was a
I
song.
thought the song started.
Oh, no, it was just me. I'm pretty good at that. think he cussed.
It almost sounds like a haka.
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
The instruments are awesome.
Yeah.
Like just the design of them.
You said this is This is
Mongolian.
Mongolian. Yeah. You ever been
Yeah.
to BD's Mongolian Grill?
I'm not.
Speaking
They
of
play
Oh my
this the
goodness.
whole time. No.
Wow. Who is? Who's Freddie and Cassie Finley? Do you know who that
Oh,
is?
this is my buddy Freddie.
It is.
Okay,
Wolf
they
Totem.
knew. Yes, it is Wolf,
Wolf
Totem.
Totem?
Wow.
Now,
I am
I'm gonna,
impressed.
I'm gonna tell you right now. His nickname is Booker. He lives up in Iowa now. He's from Eastern Kentucky.
Yeah.
He used to sit around as a kid. I love you, Freddie. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, welcome, Freddie.
Freddie,
Yeah.
Freddie used to sit around and have the satellite play the radio channels, and him
Okay.
and his sister would sit there and not look and listen to the song and name the band and name the song. Like, it was basically like a game show for them.
Oh, you're
that they would
lucky.
sit around and name metal bands.
He just
Okay.
heard that chant.
yeah,
Yeah.
he didn't
and
even
knew
say
the
that.
band.
Yeah.
So that's legit.
He-
I am so impressed right now.
He's a children's pastor at a Nazarene church up in Iowa.
Oh, I love him already.
Road
All right,
trip.
all right.
Tell
Well, hey,
please tell me
That's
you
awesome.
play Wolf Totem for your kids. Like that's your
He
morning
comes-
worship.
he
on
comes
Sunday
out to
morning.
it,
Yeah.
I think we found
They all
a
know Mongolian.
yes. I think we found a Hail to the Who contestant next week.
Yeah.
Like, I need to talk to this
Freddie
person
will probably do really good.
because in Iowa it's like only 9:04 right
yeah,
now,
so
right?
he's like at a reasonable hour.
Or is it 10:04? Are they 1 or 2 hours behind us? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yes, it
funny,
was
though.
Wolf Totem.
It made me so
nice.
happy when you said that because Freddie can name off any metal band you can think of.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Great.
So, random sidewalk question. Do you ever just be like sitting at home and then you're just like, I want to listen to some 50s music? And you just
I like swing
you're
dancing.
just getting a weird vibe
Like-
and you're just like,
I guess that's before
Like-
50s.
like
so.
So
Zoot Suit Riot kind of stuff? Or?
See, that's
don't
before
know.
the 50s.
Nah,
though.
yeah.
The 50s is,
yeah,
that
I'm
doesn't
just
work.
going to say it, pretty weak as a decade for music.
Agreed.
The 40s were better and the 60s were better.
Yes.
50s were kind of just stuck in the middle there.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm one of those guys, kind of like Josh talked about, that's all over the board in what I listen to. Like
oh, I am too. Yeah.
classical music, jazz, all that stuff is high on my list. And like the truck, sometimes we roll some 50s on 5 and stuff on Sirius.
I mean, I'll just
Serious?
be,
it's not bad.
I'll just be sitting at
Yeah.
home and I'll just be like, just doing something stupid, and I'll be like, huh, let's turn on some like 70s
Why not?
rock.
yeah.
My old workplace played a lot of Sinatra style music.
Oh,
yeah.
see, now that's good. Is that
Great.
50s?
Crooners.
Is that 50s or
That's
40s?
40s, 50s, right?
No,
I get-
Sinatra's like 50s, 60s.
Yeah,
I do like
50s,
Sinatra.
He
60s.
still,
Lounge rooms.
even up into like his 80s, he put out some really good music.
Yeah.
Like he did a Christina Aguilera Christmas album that was amazing.
Well, he did a thing with Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
That's when I started liking her, when she stopped being like crazy, weird
So
psycho.
she's super talented.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah, she really is.
Ridiculously
When
talented.
she did a collab
Creative
with
director of Polaroid.
when she did a collab with him, like it was legit
Yeah.
good stuff.
Do you
Yeah.
know that mean?
Sweet.
But I also love music that's silly and fun.
Yes.
Josh shares a love of Weird Al. Like
Amish Paradise, man.
he is amazing.
I made a Snapchat post the other day of singing to one of his old songs as I cleaned the house.
Yeah.
I had to stop what I was doing and
I thought
film myself
Snapchat had an
singing.
age limit.
No, it doesn't.
Hey, we are supportive here,
Yeah,
Noah.
we're-
I will turn
You don't
I
even
will,
get on yours no more.
I will mute that. I never use
Are
mine.
you just mad because we're not friends?
yeah.
We can be friends, man.
we can be
Yeah.
friends.
I'll send
man.
you snaps.
We can be
Okay.
friends.
streaks.
I post a lot of funny stuff.
So I knew Amish Paradise before I knew Gangster's Paradise.
Yeah. I can-
So
I can
in
sing
my
every
mind,
word,
Gangster's Paradise is a parody of Amish Paradise.
Okay.
I knew White and Nerdy first.
yeah. Oh, that's a
I didn't know
Yeah.
that one before Riding Dirt, but yeah.
That's a newer one, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to listen to Trigger Happy. And it was like back in the 80s.
Yep.
Trigger Happy. He made
I
fun
don't
of
know that
50s
one.
bands. He made fun of everybody.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
of
he-
Michael Jackson's songs. I think like every one of Michael Jackson's
Like
songs.
Some
Literally
of his
everyone.
original stuff though is so great. Like Albuquerque is the greatest song.
It's like
If
a
you've
13-minute song, I think.
and it's
Yeah.
it's just if you've never heard it, you need to. It's the best 13 minutes of your day. I promise.
I recommend it highly. I used to play it on the church bus as I was taking kids home.
Yeah.
Be like, hey guys, we got a special treat, and I'd put in a Weird Al CD and sing every word to Albuquerque, and they would just be
Yes.
like, "This is horrible." And then after like a few weeks, they're like, "Play Albuquerque."
Yes.
I love
It's
it.
so infectious.
Yeah.
Missy laughs at me every time because at the same points in the song, I laugh uncontrollably.
Every time?
Every time.
Yeah.
And wouldn't you know it, it's a 6-foot hermaphrodite with one nostril and a flock of seagulls haircut. Man, I hate it when I'm right.
Can
I've
you
never
guys
heard it.
can you guys just imagine Brad just driving through some like Ashland Hills in his dually,
Bumping,
just
Weird
bumping
Al?
some
Bumping weird.
just bumping some DMX,
Yeah.
just barking,
X going to give it
barking.
to you.
I'm a gangster rap fan.
and he's just driving through the small town.
Jay-Z's my boy though.
Oh, that's your
Like,
go-to.
yeah, Rockefeller baby.
He is.
Not a big Jay-Z
He is
guy.
overrated, but we will move on
He
from
is.
that.
He is
You are wrong, sir.
He is an insanely
That's a topic for next week.
legendary producer. I'm not a fan of his
Yes,
rapping in general.
yes.
But a lot of his songs are even good, but his
Both
part
of
is
you.
his,
Cletus T.
his part
Judge.
is not good.
Cletus
How do you
T.
milk a
Judge.
cow?
Yes.
How do you milk
Yes.
a cow?
Oh,
So-
How do you milk a cow?
So Cletus lives in Ashland now.
he does.
And
He's a realtor.
Yeah, it's the dumbest thing ever.
I'm about to call Freddie.
You could,
He
man.
just
Freddy's.
Wu-Tang
Wu-Tang.
forever.
They're for the kids.
Yes.
Wu-Tang for the kids, baby.
That's
What?
that's gonna be the. I'm bringing that up next week.
I think that's our title for the episode tonight.
Wu-Tang
Wu-Tang
forever.
forever.
Or Wu-Tang for the kids.
Wu-Tang for the
No,
kids.
Yes.
next week right now, you guys have a week to think about it. But going into heaven, when you enter in heaven, if you had a walk-in song, what would
Walk-in
it be?
song.
Just go ahead.
To heaven?
Like you're
It's not
walking
gonna
in the
be a
gates.
good-
It's not gonna. I'm not gonna. It's got to. That hamstrings.
You know what?
me a little
Spoiler
bit.
alert.
I'm on a high.
I was talking. I was. I was thinking Gangsta's
not the way
Paradise.
to go
No,
with that.
no. Okay, Noah, do you have any conspiracies for us tonight?
I thought I won earlier.
Noah's conspiracy corner.
I like the ad.
I'm still just imagining me walking through the
Scuff.
pearly gates to Gangsta's Paradise.
I just
That's why
looked through some
tried to
old
move it up.
comments.
Yeah.
And Brad Jewell from back home said that the Inez Dairy Bar from back in my hometown has a thing that's close to the Chicken Little. And
Oh, I missed
got
that one.
really excited, and I need to drive home now.
I'll see you guys later.
Honey,
Yeah.
we're taking a trip.
The children are the future, and the Wu-Tang is for the babies. Says Freddie.
All right. Sorry. We're all over the place. Hit us
No.
with that conspiracy theory.
Terrible tech guy.
Stop.
What?
We're going to lose viewers.
No, the
wait.
worse it is, the better it is, guys. We've talked about this. The
Not
worse
like
it
that.
is,
Not like
the better
that.
it is.
That's
Okay,
true.
The
that's
more
how
we
this
laugh at
works.
The more
ourselves, the more the
haters.
people laugh.
Yes, thank you, Noah. Conspiracy. Slap me in the
Okay.
face with it.
So, I work outside a lot because that's kind of my job.
That's
and
not
I
a
was
conspiracy, dude.
talking
No,
to
I'm
this
kidding.
guy the other day, and we were
Outside
talking about how crazy the weather is around here.
It sounds like a Weird Al song.
And then
Okay.
I was just thinking, and I was like, "You want to hear a theory I have?"
Oh,
And, like-
camera
Wait, you're
switch, by the
asking
way.
me, or is that?
Well,
oh,
I
yeah,
asked,
you're right.
I was asking the guy,
Okay.
and I was like, "You know that like little the power plant down in Lawrenceburg,
The one that they
Crossing the
built
bridge?
to look like they wanted to be a nuclear plant, but then
Yes.
it didn't get approved
But
or
it's like a
whatever. So
coal
now it's a
plant?
coal plant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it true
the
that?
smoke,
Well, it's all steam, right?
well,
From what I've been
steam.
told, is it's all steam.
Yeah, but it's like you
It pours
I just-
out of there.
Yeah, I
Just
think the
billows.
river valley that it
Yeah.
just affects with the weather, and
Wait, you
I
think
really think that power plant screws with our weather.
you think sometimes it rains from clouds made by?
I will
The
tell you
power
for
plant.
a fact right now, most rainstorms that come through, unless they're huge rainstorms, they will skip over like Boone County area
But
they-
Hebron always gets slammed, dude.
by the river. Yes,
Yes.
Because of the way Hebron dresses.
but it will
I
like
messed
skip.
that up, sorry.
You almost. It was almost good.
It'll like
His
skip all the way from like that inner part of Hebron all
Yeah.
the way till about Edgewood. As soon as it hits Edgewood, it just builds up. And if you ever like watch the radar, as soon as it gets back over the river valley, it's just huge and way worse.
So I used to live in Florence, and my parents lived in Hebron, and it would be raining. We'd all get a storm, but theirs would be 2 or 3 times worse than ours. And now that I've moved, and like we're in between houses, and we're living in Hebron now, the weather.
You
like,
can just watch the rain go right
the
over
rains.
you.
No, we get nailed with it every time,
Mm.
but other places don't. It blows me away.
Yeah, no, just me working. We'll be like, oh, where's it going to rain at today? It's like, oh, it's Edgewood. It's going to be totally wet. Then it's like, oh, it's Hebron. Like, we had a drought just like a couple weeks ago. We skipped Hebron for like 3 weeks, but like every other route, maybe a week. It's weird.
You know, that brings up an old statement that I used to get furious about. Just kind of like that. Working hard, hardly working. I used to hate when people were like, well, you know what they say about the weather in Kentucky. Just wait 5 minutes. I used to hate that.
Like that
Josh,
one day.
I believe your wife is watching.
Oh, she's going to make fun of me?
No, she said, ask if anyone knows what the high security thing is at the bottom of Amsterdam.
Yeah, I thank you, babe. I totally forgot to ask this.
You're welcome, babe.
So yeah.
Oh, you weren't talking
What?
to me, were you?
No, yeah, I was talking to my wife.
Wait, is
but
this
yeah.
going away from the weather? We'll come back to the weather.
It's conspiracy area.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh my god.
So if you're on Amsterdam Road
Yeah.
and you're going down to the river, like you go up over the hill and pop out down on
Where that trailer park is?
it's where the sewage treatment plant is.
Okay, yeah. So that's
Yep.
That's not.
Have you seen the Black Gate?
Like in the Lord of the Rings?
Are you talking about past the alpaca place?
Totally different.
It's where the alpaca place is.
Okay.
So
Alpaca.
you're going towards the river. You go past the alpacas or llamas,
And then
whichever
you
want to
hit
call
River Road, left or right.
them, before you get to River Road.
Okay.
What? You know where the roads broke off really bad?
Yeah.
If you look back to the right, there is a highly secure black gated fence that goes around inside of the
I know
alpaca.
what you're talking about that.
There's one little building up there. There's dude, this is federal government security.
No, I'm pretty
Like,
sure that's just for the water treatment.
No, there's no water.
Wait,
up
you need
there.
new music now.
Yeah. Dude, no, there is like 5 cameras watching that one gate so that they can see you from every single angle.
Or they're making drugs.
It's government, whatever it is. But it is where the sewage treatment and water treatment are in that area. Like they're in the same area, but it's
You
off to
think
itself.
they're there.
Dude,
What if
I've
it's a
wanted to
front?
drive up there just to be like, okay, hands up, but what are you guys doing up here? Like,
I just want to know what
what
agency's
y'all
going
got in there?
But
who's
it's-
going to arrest me.
but it's wrapped in an alpaca like ranch thing, so it looks like it's just an alpaca little farm in the woods. But up above it is this really secure, fenced-in area that I have no clue what it is. So we need to figure out more about this, and you need to come back with a report.
Okay, that's sketchy.
It's super sketchy, dude.
I had thought about the weather thing, though. Do you think that the government can actually manufacture
Yes.
and impact
Have
weather?
you not seen the cloud making machine?
Do you not know
No.
about Dubai?
Have you
I
not
know
seen
it exists.
Dubai,
Yeah.
Is that-
This is for
rains.
real.
It rains on the same day every week in Dubai
At the
because they
same
don't
time.
get any.
They have
natural
the technology to actually make it
Yeah,
rain.
so
That's not real.
Yeah,
No,
so
it really-
scientists in Dubai make clouds and
Yeah,
makes it rain
there's-
specifically
just-
on one day to control the weather.
Just ask if Dubai makes it rain. You
NASA
might get
does have a
weird
cloud
bill.
machine in like Oklahoma. They made.
we
They
can
do
do
have
this.
all the money.
Yeah, like that.
Scientists
they
in
have
the
perfect weather there.
UAE are making it rain artificially using electrical charges from drones to manipulate the weather
Yep.
and force rainfall across the desert nation.
Yep.
What?
Yeah,
Hey,
they just wanted perfect weather.
They call it cloud seeding.
Look up.
Yeah.
NASA has one too. It's
you
in like
guys
Oklahoma.
remember the biblical story of the Tower of Babel? Like
Are we getting there
we are
again?
getting there.
Are we getting there
guys.
again?
This is close.
Yeah, I think so.
You know,
That is getting sketchy.
that's
I didn't know about that at all.
Microchips, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, they talk about the mark of the beast, and it's been translated that we might have microchips planted into us to mark us one by one, but
I'm not,
That's
I'm
not
saying
for
like
sure.
that.
That's next week on
well, that's what
conspiracy.
Revelation talks about is taking the mark.
Next
Yeah,
week
yeah.
on.
But
Yeah.
yeah, they can control the weather, and that could lead to population control if you really think about it.
Or injecting everyone with an unknown vaccine.
So what
I
you're
can feel the
telling
chip.
me is if the government makes it rain, the population goes up. If it's sunshine, everybody goes.
No, they
that's-
can.
I think
Have
If
you
they
seen
can control
natural
clouds,
disasters?
they
Have
can
you seen the
control
flooding
natural
down
disasters.
south?
wait,
Yeah.
wait.
I think
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
controlling it in another way.
I got you.
We need
I
to-
know- yeah.
Yeah, you need it.
We had 4 people talking at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all got excited.
It's
Yes.
a podcast.
Well, we
if
do
it's
this talk.
bad, it's good.
Talking.
No, what I'm saying is, if we can make clouds and make it rain, you're telling me we can't make tornadoes, hurricanes, any other stuff like that?
I think that's the byproduct of making weather change. Like those things are happening because it's the barometric pressure that changes to make tornadoes and hurricanes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I think messing with the weather and small impacts makes a larger impact as far as disasters.
Wait, so if we can make it rain places, why is anyone dying from drought? Or like, why are we letting people
Oh,
lose
'cause-
crops
because
because of
those-
drought?
They're not
Yeah.
billionaire oil.
Well, also,
prices.
It's the
those
same.
clouds can't go more than 25 miles. I think I read.
Yeah, so then make them closer.
It's
Well, they
the
don't.
same reason Magic Johnson lives after HIV.
Yeah.
he had the money to beat it, and people.
A
some
lot
people
of
don't.
times it's about having the money for the
Yeah.
treatment.
What
Yep.
Yeah.
what
Yep, yep.
money do they get from going and making villages in Africa get rain? You know, like what?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
do they? How do they profit
Yeah,
off of
No,
it?
as sad as that is to say, like,
unfortunately, you are
yeah, like that
correct.
is
So
like
that's
terrible
why
to think about. But Freddie is one of my new favorite listeners here.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Operation Popeye was a military cloud seeding project carried out by the Air Force during the Vietnam War.
And that's in Vietnam War. How many years ago was that we were trying?
And that's what I was gonna
Do
say.
you not know, or
Attempted to extend the monsoon
Off the top of
season
my head.
over the Ho Chi Minh Trail. Was it successful?
Freddie's killing me. I love
Ask
him.
Brad. Brad was in Vietnam.
Oh, thanks.
Oh,
Thanks.
Wow.
Old guy joke.
Brad, what year were you born?
I was born in 75.
Yeah, so
Nope.
I'm pretty sure Nam
I
was
thought I'd try out my sea legs.
over
Yeah.
by then.
You don't
right?
have any legs, Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan ice
What a,
cream.
what a great movie. What a great movie. All right. Well,
I'm just saying. Weather control. Watch the skies and the birds.
Yeah, watch out.
I'll give you that one, though. That one.
You
that
always
one
got to bring up
sounds
the birds
legit.
turning into robots.
I'm proud of you. That was a good one. That was a good one.
We need to
Piece of
catch a
crap
pigeon
birds.
and like put a black light up to its wings. They say you can see markings of the
No,
wires
birds
going
are real. That was a terrible.
They're
one.
bulletproof. That's why you can't shoot them down.
All right. Hey, let's bless somebody. What do you guys
through.
think?
Oh yeah, we still got to do that.
Yeah.
Pod bless your heart.
What did
Hard.
we decide on? The cow in the drive
Yeah.
or the crocodile that got its teeth pulled? I don't know.
No, cow in the drive-through.
Okay, tell us about it.
Which I apparently I closed
Let
the
me get that.
story on.
Oh.
No, I didn't. Here it is, right here. Boom. Okay. All right.
So many windows open.
I know, right? There's a lot happening here. In Wakefield, Wisconsin, because of course it happened in Wisconsin, there was a cow spotted in a car in a McDonald's drive-thru.
Did it move?
A cow. A cow. Jessica Nelson of
The cow's name was Jessica Nelson.
right, yeah, Jesse.
Jesse instead of
Mazzini, I probably said that wrong. Pulled into the drive-thru at McDonald's in
pronounced
Marshfield
Mazda.
on Thursday. Said she looked up and saw a cow in the back seat. Here we go of a Buick sedan, 3 cars ahead of her. If I told you cow in a car in a drive-thru, I'm picturing a truck, maybe a trailer. Not picturing a Buick sedan. Anybody else with me there?
Gotcha.
Chick-fil-A
I see what you're saying.
mannequin riding in a car.
Oh yeah.
Eat more chicken.
Eat more chicken.
Eat more
yeah.
chicken. She said, I thought it was fake at first. Who puts a cow in a Buick? And then she said, then its whole
Subaru.
head moved. So she picked up her phone and shot a video of it. She said, I took a video of it because it was blown away because there was a cow in the back of a Buick. That's a pretty accurate quote there. The caption reads, a whole cow. Tell me you live in Wisconsin without telling me you live in Wisconsin.
That's funny. Do we have the video? Can
We do have a video. Let me window capture.
Can you please tell me they were at Chick-fil-A?
No, McDonald's.
How do I make that bigger? No, that's okay.
The square in the corner should.
Yeah, but that's going to make it across the whole
Oh,
screen. That won't
true.
help them.
I got
But
you.
if you can
It'll-
see
it'll
it,
only make it as big as that tab.
if you can see it, there's a cow right here
nice.
in this Buick right here. Buick.
He loves his
Whole
chicken
cow.
nuggets.
It's not a half a cow.
So here's what I'm thinking. How much does a cow weigh?
Well, it looks like a calf.
Yeah, so
It's a young one.
So
It's not a
a couple hundred
full-blown.
pounds.
still at least a few hundred pounds.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I guess I could look it up.
Joey, look at my phone.
Oh, they won.
No, it's 8 minutes left.
Who's got the ball? Football's back,
Wow.
guys.
We got to wrap this up.
You could have
Game
just
going on.
You could have just said
Bigger fish.
I didn't want to spoil it.
Other line.
Kind of
you
did.
should have.
Okay, full grown. Oh wow, a newborn calf already weighs 85 pounds basically,
Wow.
and so
Okay.
that one wasn't newborn because newborns
Very
can't
neat.
walk, right?
Right.
So
Yes.
a full size cow can weigh 1,200 pounds. It wasn't a full cow. That would break the car, right?
So what's the
Mm,
what's
No,
the
yeah.
what's the
kidding.
average between baby and full grown? No, I'm just
At
kidding.
3 months, a cow weighs between 155 and 177 pounds.
That's a big heifer.
Yeah.
I'm bigger than that.
Wait. Unless it was a Holstein, which is 211 to 223.
The Holsteins are big cows.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know there were different. I'll be honest with you. I didn't know.
It's like Clydesdale and
Um,
stuff like that.
But like, what do you do? What's the
Oh,
weirdest thing
cow.
you've ever seen in a drive-through?
Ooh.
I can't answer that question.
Not
Oh.
allowed.
No. Who was with me? Was it Seth? One of you was in this
The
room.
rat at McDonald's.
Yes.
Not in Over the Rhine, right next to Christ Hospital.
that the lady puked on.
Yes.
There was a lady in front of us puking. There was
Yes.
rats running across the
Yes.
parking lot stealing her puke.
Yes.
And it was 2 a.m. in the morning.
Yes.
And we were
Me,
there for
Joey,
holiday pies.
Chandler.
You were there.
We were there for
Yeah.
Holiday
Just to get
pies.
holiday pies at 2 a.m. in the morning. Joey's wife's pregnant and didn't even tell her we were leaving at 2 a.m.
Holiday
She
pies
was
sound
asleep.
good. So Joey drives all the way to Cincinnati to get
Boys,
holiday pies.
this is called effective youth ministry, okay?
Yeah.
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 Hey,
Relation.
but we got holiday pies,
And a good experience.
and it was magical. And we saw a lady vomit, and a rat come over while she was currently vomiting and eating the
And I'm
vomit.
pretty sure 2 hours later, someone got shot right on the street.
So was
That
she,
was because we were like the next day. We're like, oh my gosh, someone got shot there.
clarification.
I'm sorry,
Was
Brent.
she vomiting out of a car?
Her
or
Yes.
was she on
passenger opened the door and just started
Whoa.
puking.
As the driver's ordering food, she leans out and vomits on the floor.
Yeah. I got to make room for my
And
McDouble, I guess.
our windows were rolled down. I don't remember exactly what she said, but you could hear her, and we were all dying.
We should not repeat what she actually said, probably. I don't remember. But who should we bless here? I have an idea.
Wait, are we
Is
still
that the
talking
only
about?
funny drive-through stories we have?
Oh yeah, do you have one you can tell?
I mean, I worked at KFC Taco Bell for 2 years.
Ooh, all right.
I have
Let's do this.
drive-through stories for days.
Let's play. Okay, give me one. Give me your best one that you can tell.
Do you have any closed bathroom stories? That would be funnier.
One time, this manager we hated blew up the bathroom, and then like she clogged the toilet and made the person she hate go and clog it.
That is terrible, but not a drive-through story.
Yep.
Okay, drive-through story.
Oh,
My favorite one is so my buddy who took drive-through orders is really scared of loud noises. So I used to get like a KFC bag and fill it with air and pop it right next to him.
What a jerk!
So I thought the drive-through was empty, and I thought he turned his mic off.
Don't curse.
I'm not.
Okay.
But let's
But
just
he
say, I just we're having a bad day. Just want to cheer everybody up, and everybody thinks it's funny. And he calms down after like a minute. But I just walked up and I did it. The drive-through mic was on, and right when like he yelled a couple obscenities,
As someone pulled up,
that you hear the ding as someone's in the drive-through, and he's still screaming at me, and the lady's at the drive-through window. And then you just hear the manager, like, there's another button where we can talk to each other, and you just hear the manager go, "The mic's on, stupid." And then you just hear him go, "Oh, God." And then he goes to the outside part.
While the
And
mic
then-
was still on.
Yeah. So,
Lord.
and so the manager just gets on. He's like, he turns it off. He's like, "Oh, my God, I'm fired." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I just got you fired." And so the manager just hops on and goes, "I'm sorry about that. Please just come to the window."
Yeah.
Because the manager's going to handle it.
somebody got a free lunch
Yeah.
Well,
or dinner.
no, it gets way better. So he's freaking out. He doesn't even want to handle the order. I'm like, "I don't care. I'll take the lady. I'll just say, yeah, he's my bad. He's an idiot."
Yeah.
And she was like, "I'll just give her a meal for free, blah, blah, blah." So I'm sitting there. She just said, "Get away. I'll handle it.
Yeah.
Both. You guys just go away." So we're like freaking out. And I think this is a 1 in a billion chance. But the car that comes to the window is my sister.
Oh, nice. So
And
you're
she
clear.
rolls down the window, and my manager doesn't know it's my sister. And I can't repeat what my sister said, but it went something along the lines of, "Who you calling a?"
Oh yeah.
And then she was laughing, and then my buddy runs to the window. "Ma'am, I am so sorry." She's like, "Oh, you're the one." And then
She's playing it up,
Yeah,
and they
she's
don't know
playing
it.
up.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, "Guys, that's my sister." And they just stop and turn around and go, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
You didn't
that's my sister."
orchestrate that?
No,
That's perfect.
that's probably my best drive.
That's a good one.
so are we blessing the cow?
I think so.
The Buick.
Right? Oh, I was yeah, either the cow or the Buick.
Because, I mean, if that cow...
Can you potty train a cow?
No,
No.
you cannot potty. And
I said,
You can clean
Can
up
you
after them.
Patty train a cow?
Patty.
yeah, I've seen a Great Dane struggle to ride in the back seat. I feel bad for that cow.
Okay, so
right.
Buicks
Especially
are
in a
comfy,
Buick.
man.
so cow in the back seat of the Buick.
Pod bless your heart, sweetie.
Deserve it.
I wonder if they've already eaten him by now.
That's a great point.
No.
She was.
he
Well, it
got-
depends on how.
Do cows pee out of their udders?
No.
Okay,
Is that a real
and
question,
it has
though?
been a great show tonight.
Thank you
No,
for that.
seriously,
All right.
I have to know.
No, we will talk about that after.
Okay. I have to know if you really knew
Yeah.
felt that way.
Anatomy,
Yeah.
bovine anatomy is not Noah's strong suit, obviously.
Well, it's been a great show. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in on Facebook and YouTube. If you didn't get to catch us on YouTube, go follow our account, Podbless Podcast, on YouTube. Follow us, hit that
Yes.
little bell so that you know when we're sending out notifications.
All that stuff.
And we'll probably be on something else again next week. So
Okay.
that'll do it for us.
Yeah.
So
I'm Joey.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Brad.
And I'm Seth.
I'm Brett.
and this is Podbless.
Others.
my gosh.
Okay, I'm glad it's an inside joke and not a real statement. I felt like you were just making a real statement. No, I'll hear
No,
the inside.
honestly, I thought we were ending the podcast right there.
Oh, that
I thought we
would've
were gonna-
been-
Oh.
I thought we were just going to end
Just
on
like
that.
Mike
thought
drops
about it.
It
others.
is finally over.
Something to make you think if I was actually that stupid.
I still do.
You never know.
It could happen, yeah.
End it.